The one that got scrapped. What was the topic for the one that we scrapped? Do you remember?
Is that protagonists? No.
Protagonists was last week.
We talked about protagonists last week. Which Lee Harvey Oswald was one of them.
Yeah. Favorite worlds.
That was like settings, basically.
Yeah.
I guess we could talk about settings again. I don't know. Winter levels, I get it's just like we're gonna run out of like ideas for these broader categories at some point, and then it's gonna be like, so what the fuck do we talk about? I don't know. Video games are good. We talk about video games sometimes. Favorite sidekicks.
Ooh, I like that.
We could talk about favorite sidekicks.
Your favorite sidekicks in winter levels?
No.
Hey,
Go.
Bitched.
Go.
Everyone. I've been recording.
Oh,
everyone
you
bitched.
fucker.
You never tell us.
I
Every fucking week.
Everyone bitched when I said it was Nick's baby and he should come up with all the ideas. I
I
come up with
didn't
a fucking idea and all of a sudden...
I didn't say it was bad. I just don't know if like no one said it's bad. We just don't. Did you say it was
I
bad?
didn't say it was bad. I just said I don't have what. It just seems random to me. I'm sorry.
How is it It's going up the week it fucking becomes
That's
winter.
Wait, is there Christmas games? Is there any Christmas?
I'm sure there are. Have you played any of them?
Dead Rising.
Well, I mean,
4.
Christmas
Is
is
it
the
because
week
you've been
after.
playing Dead Rising? Is that why you said favorite
Oh,
winter?
I came up with this before Dead Rising came out.
did.
Yeah, you said it last week.
Oh.
There's a bunch. There's a bunch of levels. Winter levels.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, name some,
Yeah.
and we're going to discuss them.
Freezy Peak from Banjo-Kazooie.
Yeah, that's one I thought of.
That's good.
I do not
The
remember.
entirety of
The
Skyrim.
big snowman in the middle.
My favorite winter level
Cool Mountain.
is
Oh, yeah,
Skyrim.
that one was good.
Pendrana
Drifts.
Drifts from Metroid Prime.
You
Why
know
do
a
you
lot
have
of winter levels.
You have like an encyclopedic knowledge of every game you've beaten.
Yeah.
Ice Cap
I
Zone
played
from
them a
Sonic
lot.
3.
It's fucking impressive.
It is.
Snow Peak Ruins from Twilight Princess.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
you snowboard down.
Yeah.
Go up a
Outside of
Yeti.
Shadow
She's sick.
Moses.
What about
Snow Barrel Blast from Donkey Kong.
Oh,
Country.
God.
Donkey Kong Country? Oh,
We spent a long-ass time on that level.
I hate those levels. They're not my favorite.
Assault on the Control Room from Halo.
Oh, Ski Freak?
Ski
Ski
Freak.
Free.
Ski Free?
Ski Free, yeah.
Ski Freak?
I thought it was Ski Freak.
I thought
No,
it was Freak.
it's free.
Ski Free, eh?
Yeah.
Gonna call it freeze.
Free ski. Frisky. Frisky Dingo.
Yeah. Winter levels. It's hard to talk about them in extended.
Dun Moreau
I don't know.
from World of Warcraft.
Dun Moreau.
Winter Games. Dead Space 3.
Dead Space 3 does open with Mr. Jake Gyllenhaal.
Oh, yeah, it does.
Lost Planet.
It's
Yeah.
all wintry.
Ski Free is on this list. The game was made in 1991. Holy garbage. Ice Climbers. SSX3.
Tricky.
I
What
love
about
the
all the
SSX.
SSX
Yeah, all the
games?
SSX games.
I do love those.
Those are. I was thinking about those too. They have a good soundtrack as well.
Oh, we were going to talk about soundtracks.
Yeah, I mean, like it would pretty much be like. And we also kind of wanted to talk about music. I guess we can just do an catch-all podcast. I guess.
You know, like every one that we've ever done. 'cause
That's
we
not
always
true.
tangent.
That's not true. You're right.
That's not true, but you are correct.
You're correct.
Should we officially start this podcast now?
Yeah, I guess
5 minutes
We can
in.
start right
Yeah.
now.
Just take 5 minutes off the end.
We can start
He's not
with.
going to take anything off.
No,
I usually don't. I'm like, we just leave it in, and then I put when the podcast legitimately starts is when I put the real lunch table.
Everyone has started with a cold open of like 5 to 10 minutes.
Cold opens.
Nice.
It's just cold the entire thing.
I'm the only one who's like a warm open because I know this is happening.
Yeah. I guess we can start with sidekicks. Let's just start with sidekicks. We're gonna start with K-Bob.
Fuck.
You came up with them,
I came up with it?
didn't you?
No.
Who said sidekicks?
I did.
Oh, you said that.
Sidekicks. I have no idea.
Because you both have haircuts.
We do both have haircuts.
Yeah.
Just bitch out and talk about Tails.
Tails.
Yeah. No. Fuck Tails. He's not my. We're talking about favorite sidekicks or favorite sidekicks? Tails. is not my
Wait.
favorite
I guess
sidekick.
we could change it to like favorite side characters, sidekicks included.
Okay.
That way we don't have to necessarily talk about just Sonic.
All right, but you're gonna get upset with me.
You say that a lot to me in these podcasts.
Because you have a volatile friendship.
He's like, Nick, you're not gonna like this. But
You're not gonna like what I have to say.
here's my
But-
opinion on something, and you're gonna disagree.
My favorite side character.
Don't
You're
say-
actually all gonna not like
Don't
this.
say Geralt from The Witcher.
It's not gonna be.
I really hope we have no strong opinion on what
It's
we're
gonna
about
be-
to
We're
say.
talking about Mass Effect.
It's gonna be Garrus.
Oh, you
Mass
fucking
Effect.
do.
That's one of my favorites.
Welcome back to the Mass Effect podcast.
Yeah, the
I'm
next
sorry
15
that
minutes
This
is going to be
3
them.
days. All right, yeah.
these
Me
two.
and Ed are gonna go take a. You want to go do something?
Yeah, I'm gonna
All right,
go
yeah,
pee and
let's
then I'll
go
meet
do
you out
something,
front.
yeah.
We'll go for a walk.
I'm gonna eat
I'm
banana.
sorry that Mass Effect is one of my favorite video game franchises, and that a lot of my favorite things come from there.
Play more games.
Mass Effect consumes a lot of your life. Garrus
Not my
is
life.
an awesome sidekick.
He is an awesome sidekick.
I think I said this. We've talked about Garrus before.
Have we?
I think so. I mean, like, I
That
don't.
is shocking.
I'm not sure, but I think we have. His relationship with you as Commander Shepard grows over the course of 3 games, and that's really hard to not think about in any capacity.
It's weird because last week we were talking about how it was so awesome that your character grows over 3 games, and that's what makes it great.
It's true. It's just crazy because, like, how many games do that?
It's going to get to a point where we're going to be able to assemble a legitimate, like, 3-hour-long Mass Effect podcast.
Also, me and you are going to know a lot about Mass Effect.
And we're not going to talk at all in this 3-hour Mass Effect podcast that's going to be Frankensteined together.
I think Garrus is awesome. Garrus is not only awesome, he's also cool. He, like, shows up as, like, a sniper in the second game. After, I think there's, like, a fuck-off period in the middle of, like, the first and second games where, like, everybody's gone and done their own thing, and then, Shepard's assembling, like a ragtag group of expendables to take on this death mission. It's like, Garrus, my good friend!
Yeah, and you hear about this, like, assassin that's been picking off, like, the gangs that are on this planet, and, like, every gang is afraid of this one assassin guy. So you're like, huh, this assassin guy sounds
Archangel?
like this Archangel assassin guy would be great for my suicide mission. And you go and you find him, and it's like, holy shit, it's Garrus. It was Garrus the whole time.
He's like, Commander. A-poo, a-poo, a-poo.
He makes fun of you for dancing that one time. I know that. Yep, I'm contributing.
There's also, in the third game, where you can go and, like throw bottles off of a bridge and shoot them with Garrus.
I don't know if any
Isn't that when he makes fun of you for your ability to dance?
I think so.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever gotten to Garrus in a playthrough of Mass Effect.
You're missing out. You're missing out on one of the best characters in any video game.
He's right.
Garrus
He's right,
is
no.
awesome.
Alright, and what would be your favorite side character then?
Fucking no.
Just pick one, and then we'll move on to fucking settings real quick, and then we'll move on to winter levels. I don't give a fuck anymore. We're off. We're off the boat on the rails.
That was
That's saying.
eloquent.
Do you have one? I'm still trying to think.
Do you have one?
Oh yeah.
This side character
I
thing
have,
came out
Ty
of
has
left
one.
field
Lots
for
of
me.
them. I have
All these topics
tremendous
have come
amounts
out
of-
of left field.
Uh,
All these topics.
I
have come
gave
out.
you guys winter levels
and
a
we're
week
gonna
ago.
talk about it.
A week ago.
We're gonna talk
I was
about it.
I was not privy to this at all.
You were gone all day Sunday, I think.
What was I? I was here Sunday.
We were with
No.
Ty for a very long time.
When did I say it? Did I say it on Tuesday?
I don't know.
I don't fucking know.
Fucking not when I was around. God, don't be an ass. Now I've forgotten what sidekicks I like.
Thanks a lot, Ed.
Yeah, good, done.
You
done.
had so
Pad
many
out this,
though.
this length
I
of this
had a
podcast.
tremendous amount, and they're huge, but I just don't know.
I mean, Tails is a good sidekick.
No.
he kind
How is he not a good sidekick?
I mean,
Knuckles,
what does Tails do?
spin and be orange.
Fly.
He
Tails?
disappears and then flies back in, and he was like, "Oh, that was you could be Tails when you wanted to let your
Couldn't you play as
Sibling
him in, like,
play.
the third one?
Yeah, I think you could just select him in either the second or the third game. But yeah, I'm going to go back and say that Tails is a good side character because you can play as Tails, and he does everything that Sonic does, but has an additional ability of being able to fly.
Fuck off from everything.
Well, yeah, like you could play as Sonic, and you can do your little spin dash thing, and you can go throughout the levels normally, and so can Tails. But then Tails has the additional thing of being able to just like glide across the fucking stage.
It's coconut on it.
Oh, okay.
Not a fan of coconut.
I wasn't sure what you were doing to your donut.
So Tails is like the side character that is he's like the Luigi, where he's like
I
a
was
side
actually gonna
character,
say-
but he's better than the main.
I was gonna
protagonist.
say Luigi's probably one of my favorite side characters.
Luigi is a great side character.
Mostly because he's become a main character over the course of his tenure at Nintendo. Mario,
Oh,
Mario.
I'm a Sonic Green Mario.
Mario.
that was a good game.
It was a great
I
game.
loved Luigi.
It was awesome because, like, as far as I don't even know if I guess this would count. I don't even know, but like as far as side characters go, Mario has never really exhibited any sort of like emotion outside of save the princess. We're gonna save the princess and bake the pizzas and
He's
you're
a
gonna
little
eat the
bit-
balls.
Fucking Jar Jar.
Yeah. First me knock over boss's bumdinger and boop me some banished.
Let's go.
and Baba the Boop beat me some banished. Let's go. But Luigi exhibits fear, and then still does it. Like, and that is overcoming some sort of like boundary, which is something that you don't see Mario do. As honestly, like Luigi is probably one of the most like like what's the word? What am I looking for? Fleshed out, personified characters in the Nintendo.
Not personified.
Not
Yeah,
personified.
personified.
Fleshed out.
Yeah.
One of the most fleshed out characters, simply deep characters because of the emotions he exhibits and yet still does stuff. Yeah, Luigi's fucking awesome.
He's the only character that's like a part of like Mario's like troupe of characters that has had a game that wasn't just like super happy and like, yeah, Princess Peach is fucked off again.
Dude,
we're gonna go get her.
There was a dead baby in Luigi's Mansion.
Yes, there was.
It was big though.
It was a big baby.
It was a huge.
Peach had a game
Did
that
she?
wasn't always just happy.
Wasn't it the sleepy
That's
one?
nice.
It was emotion. So she could be sad or angry too.
Is Peach your favorite side character?
No.
Well, who is?
I'm still trying to think.
I mean, I said Luigi. Also, Parthenax from Skyrim.
Oh my god.
God.
What the fuck is
The
wrong?
Bethesda podcast.
Well, why can't we just talk about the same 3 games? Parthenax is awesome. He says some wisdom shit, and you don't want him to die. The end. Ed, who's your favorite
I'm
sidekick?
trying to think.
Fine.
It's hard. There's a lot of games.
There is a lot of games. Oh, just pick one.
Yeah. So my favorite setting is I love winter levels.
That's your favorite setting?
It's anything that has to do with winter, I know all of them.
Fucking... I don't know.
Oh. Who's that guy from GTA 5? The one that's
Your cousin who wants to go bowling with you?
That's 4.
No,
Because
that's
I love
4.
that guy.
In 5, the guy that hangs out with Franklin in the beginning and
Oh,
steals cars with
yeah.
you. I love him. I can't
He's
remember his
hilarious.
damn name.
He
I
is-
love the way he says the N-word. That's my favorite thing about him.
Yeah.
Nick's racism.
I
shining
watched
It's not racist.
Keanu last night.
through.
It was pretty good.
It is a pretty good movie.
What brought that up?
They say the N-word a lot. Because they're like very suburban guys, but they're trying to pretend to be hard, so they just keep saying it.
Like when
There's
they're-
one sentence where he just says it like 4 times while he's trying to think of what to say. It's pretty good.
It is a pretty good movie.
What's his nickname?
There is Shark Tank and Tectonic.
Tectonic.
Tectonic was actually the first. He's like, "Yo, I'm Tectonic." The other guy's like, "Yeah, and I'm Shark Tank."
Then they kill Anna Faris.
They do.
No, they don't.
They don't.
What?
Did you guys watch all of Keanu?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I blocked a lot of it out, so...
I know Anna Faris was in it as herself.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, that's
Yeah.
right. Okay.
And then what? You gotta
Like,
help
you
me.
get to the end and you're like, oh, no.
And then
There's
the
the
2
twist.
people show, like the 2 other people they killed show up, and they were also agents. And they specifically asked about Anna Faris, And they're like, "Oh, we hire actors all the time."
Yeah.
To like buy drugs.
I don't know.
I don't know. We were...
It's a good movie.
They didn't
You
explain
guys should go watch it.
Yeah, go watch Kanya. The kitten is just beautiful.
And was that a good long enough distraction to think of a side character?
No.
Oh my god.
Look, I play a lot of games.
Yeah, and you have
You
an
do.
encyclopedic knowledge of all of them. Why
How
can't
can you not think of a
side
side
character?
I
character?
don't care about most of them.
Oh, that's fucked
Oh.
up.
I was watching. I haven't played it, but I was watching. What was it? Like The Last Guardian.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was watching the Donkey video on that, and that was hilarious. That thing looked impossible to deal with. There was one
The
point.
dog thing.
Yeah, there was one point where he's hanging off something, and he like tells the thing to come save him, and they're like on this like tower with like a twisted staircase around it, and the thing runs away, and he was like, "Oh no, it left me," and then it showed up on the other side, like. He was like, "Oh, it's gonna catch me," and he lets go, and the thing literally just watches him fall down.
Wait, what's the point of The Last Guardian?
You're like this kid who
In some ruins
yeah,
or
you
something.
like broke into a temple. I'm not really sure. I didn't get the whole thing from the
Yeah.
video, but there's like this guardian thing, and it looks like it's your
The
friend.
Last Guardian thing?
Yeah, probably. You don't know. Maybe there's a twist. Maybe it's not the last guardian.
The second to last Guardian?
The second to last guardian, and it looks like it's your friend. So you're like trying. You can run around, but then you also like give this thing commands, and it does its best. It's not. It doesn't. I mean, I haven't played it, so I don't know for sure. But it didn't look very smart, which was kind of cool. It was.
I think
funny.
you train it.
But
Well,
It's
It
like a
gets
Furby.
stronger as it goes
in
on.
that
it's like a
same
Furby that learns
thing
English.
where it let him go by, he like got back to that part, and the next time it caught him, and then he's like yes, and then it dropped him. And he was like no.
Well, from what I've been seeing of the reviews for The Last Guardian, because it came out like Tuesday, is that it's a game with a really good story, but the mechanics of it are god awful. Because it's a game that's been in development for 10 years.
Yeah.
Because it showed up at like 2006 E3, and everyone's like, "Oh my god, this is gonna be great! Team Ico's doing some stuff." And then it never showed up until 2016's E3 when they're like, "Yeah, it's gonna come out this year."
Yeah.
So it's like it's a 10-year-old game on now modern hardware.
Yeah, fucking.
They do make good games, though.
It's
Yeah.
true. It just sucks when like the amount of hype that you can cultivate in 10 years is insane.
Well, people gave up on it.
Yeah.
They were like, it's never coming out because it went into like an indefinite hiatus.
Yeah. Well, like, and I've been seeing like a lot of like division on especially Reddit about it, because people are like, people who were like extremely hyped about the game are like, this is a masterpiece. Yeah, it's got its flaws, but it's a masterpiece. And people who haven't been hyped about it are like, this game is garbage. And they should fix their shit before because it's like, one of the things I've been reading about it is that it doesn't run very well.
Yeah, it runs better on the new PS4.
Yeah, on anything except for the new PS4, and people are thinking like this is gonna be their shitty way of pushing PS4 Pro sales. Like they're gonna be like they're gonna make it. It's like, oh
Last
yeah,
Guardian's an exclusive for the
Yeah.
PlayStation. Okay.
yeah. So they're like, people are like, ooh, they're just gonna, technically it runs on the old PlayStations, but it runs like shit, and it runs okay on the new PS4s. So this is their way of like of maintaining their promise of like all the games are gonna run on all the systems.
But it's gonna be crap on the other ones.
Yeah, like
Nice.
so. Let's
What else has
see.
Team Ico done? Did they do that
Shadow of
Pokemon
the
game?
Colossus
Oh shit.
and Ico.
Oh yeah, Ico. What's that? Who? Oh no, not the the Pokemon S game made by the dude who made Floating Castle, Howl's Floating Castle.
Oh, fucking
What?
The fuck
Nino
is it?
Kuni.
Nino Kuni. Yeah, Nino Kuni was a crazy game.
Yeah. I had a banana tree monster.
It's kind of like what you wanted out of a Pokemon game without the heart, I feel, of a
Yeah.
Pokemon game.
I don't know, it was a fine game.
Yeah, no, it was fine, and that's the issue, because like it should have been much more than that.
Dude, heart is what saves you from Mewtwo turning you to stone.
It
It's
is.
true. I got
If
it.
you get to Mewtwo and Nino Kuni, you're stoned. And
That's just it. There is no Mewtwo.
Yeah,
There's
no
heart in
no,
Nino
your
Kuni.
Pokemon will not cry for
No
you.
Pokemon. There's no Pokemon. There's just banana trees.
Banana trees will not cry for you. They will.
He probably would, but it wouldn't
throw
do anything.
Bananas at your
You just make a soggy
stone
mess.
corpse.
You know who's an okay side character? in a game.
I love how it has to be that. Not your favorite, just an alright one.
In a game that we've shit upon in the past. So we're continuing with, like, talking about the same handful of games, but...
You can say Knight Solaire, because he's my favorite.
Oh, Solaire is awesome.
Yeah, that's right, bitch.
Solaire's probably up there as
Is
far as
Solaire
my
your
favorites
favorite?
go.
I murdered him. I became Solaire.
That's not a side character.
But,
that's you.
I'm turned a side character into the main character.
Reaver from Fable.
Oh, the mummy-esque guy?
Mummy. What?
No.
No,
Who the fuck's
the
Reaver?
like rich guy who...
The one with the guns.
Yes.
Yeah, Reaver's awesome. Who's the mummy guy? The one that lived forever, and he was like, you know, the Fable mummy guy lives
No,
forever.
I
Shit,
don't
man.
remember.
I hope
He
not
was
making
in
him up.
the DLC for the first one, right?
Who?
I think you kill him.
Reaver? Mummy
No,
guy?
Mummy guy.
I thought he was a good guy. He was helping you out in the first one.
I don't know. I don't remember. It's been a long time. But Reaver, who fucking, like, just does whatever he wants, sacrifices people to stay young forever, and
And then-
fucking will kill the last boss of the game
And
if
help-
you don't go fast enough.
Yep, and helps you out in the second one, right?
In the third one.
In the third one.
He's in the second and third.
Yeah, in the second one, he's kind of a bad guy. And you go over to his house, and he's just like, he's having like a weird party, and you
Yeah.
do a little boss fight thing. In the third one, you recruit him.
And then he's like the devil on your shoulder.
Yeah, but
It's
he's
like, you could build an orphanage, but that's money that we could use to fight this big threat.
yeah, to be honest, Reaver is probably one of the best parts of those other two
Yeah.
games. Simply because he was an interesting character.
Yeah.
I think Fable 2 and 3 are both okay games. Yeah. And that's it's a hard thing to admit because of like how hyped they were. And Fable 2 and 3, I actually, honestly and truly, I think they're pretty okay. I still played them to their completion. You know, so I must have liked them in some capacity.
Yeah, Solaire's awesome.
Solaire is awesome. And fucking the Onion Knight, he's a great
Yeah,
side character.
yeah.
You're just
All of the Onion Knights.
fucking the Dark... Fucking, what's his name? Guy in golden armor. You kick off the ledge to get a ring.
Oh.
Lautrec?
Lautrec, yeah, he's awesome.
You're not supposed to kick him off. He's got a side quest.
You can kick him
You
off.
can kick him off.
And he drops his ringy.
Yeah.
You can just kick him off the edge and he doesn't
can.
kill the lady.
By side characters, Nick means people he doesn't have to kill, but
he
can.
will.
That's
and
the
will
best thing of...
if they look cool.
That's the best thing about Dark Souls is that
You
all
steal
these...
people's clothes.
all these characters that like look cool that can help you out, you can still murder.
That is cool. You guys made me fight that one guy.
Yeah, we did.
Okay.
The sad guy in Dark Souls 2.
He was.
You were like, kill that guy, and I was like, you probably don't want to kill that guy. And then
He
for
was
some
too
reason,
late.
Ty decided to
I
listen
didn't
to you.
hear "Don't kill that guy."
No,
only
I
heard
wanted you
kill
to kill him.
I heard "kill that guy," and I was like, "Oh, I guess I gotta go kill him."
He I said he'll come back to get you later.
Yeah.
He never comes back to get you later.
What?
What? You just murder sad guy. He owns that covenant.
That fight took me so long.
He was a tough guy for being the leader of the bitch covenant.
Well, he was much higher level than level 1 Ty Holloway.
With his like dagger. You probably had a real sword, right?
I
At that
think
point.
I had a real sword.
That's
Yeah.
the beginning of the
I
second
didn't
one.
have.
You start
too
with
much
weapons.
else.
In the second
I
game.
remember I ran around that thing a lot.
Yes.
The same way I helped you kill Solaire in your game.
Yep. Solaire
Run around monuments
Well, there
and
was,
stab
like-
them when they get tired.
Solaire was like in like a little dip.
Yeah.
And there was like 2 stairways going up, and you could kite him around until he passed away. Yep.
Well, Solaire would change fighting, like
In the middle of it, he would switch
Of
to
it.
like 2
So there was
angry-
Randomly.
well, there was one. If you stood near him too long, he would change to one that was way harder to fight. Which is why I would run and then like stab him on my way by and be like, "See you, nerd," and keep running and stab him again. And we'd like fight him a little bit, and then when we saw him like change his stance, we're like, "No, get out!"
He like
just
two-
roll forever.
I think he like 2 shots
yeah, he would
you.
if he did that because it was like this big strong attack.
Yeah.
And I'm not good at Dark Souls, so that meant he was gonna hit me with it. So
It's probably I think a lot of the bosses in Dark Souls are really cool too.
Yeah. I wasn't
Did you
sure if
pick
we
a
were
second
counting bosses.
We're changing it up. Favorite boss. This is a free form.
Boss.
favorite boss could be a whole.
I know.
lot.
Yeah.
Let's not talk
Save
about
that.
that one.
Put that in the pocket.
Forget about it.
Forget about it. Yep.
Favorite bosses in winter levels.
Another
Yeah,
side character I really like which I just realized is Ellie from The Last of Us.
Yep.
I just
you have to.
I think like a few
You
days
have to
ago.
like her.
I mean, otherwise you just quit the game, right?
Yeah.
What else are you gonna? Oh, you know what? I'm not really feeling Ellie. Quit, and then you're done. It was good. What'd you think of The Last of Us? Man, I wasn't into it.
Yeah.
Ellen Page just really turned me off of the game, you know?
No, Ellie's a cool character. She's
Yeah.
like a more equipped Elizabeth.
I was
Yeah.
just about to mention
Yeah.
Elizabeth. I don't think she's a good side character.
I think Elizabeth is a good main character.
She is. My problems with Elizabeth is that she's like immortal. That part's kind of weird because I'm like getting shot and she's just like, and the
Booker,
fact that
catch!
she keeps whipping
Yeah.
shit.
I was
at
just
me.
say I'm in the middle of a firefight.
Yeah.
She's like, Booker. I was like, what? What?
You get hit in the face with a blue bottle.
You want to get the assaults, Booker? I'm holding a gun.
Yeah, she's just like, yeah, and it's not always what you need at the time. It's like, yeah, just shooting people.
Booker, cash. I'm dying.
Do you want to give me something more useful? No, you want to like teleport in that gun over there so we can use it. Where does she find that?
The
stuff?
Lutess twins
Lutess twins are
are an
fantastic.
Yeah.
awesome side character.
They
They
are.
are.
We've only played 8 games.
Well,
I'm trying to think of
too
games-
much about Bioshock.
We've talked about Bioshock.
We
We've talked about it, but not
Not as in
length.
depth as Mass Effect.
Yeah, no, it's
Eat
not
a
Mass
dick,
Effect.
Skyrim.
Eat a dick.
I like Thane from Mass Effect.
God damn it.
Thane is awesome.
I'm done here.
And Rex.
We're not even needed here.
Rex is great in Mass Effect.
All the characters,
You're
all the
just
side
mentioning
characters.
all the characters.
Yeah.
I know enough about Mass Effect.
They're all great.
Grunt was
Grunt is
Grunt
like
is cool.
he's like Rex Light.
Cortana's a pretty
He's like
cool side
Diet
character,
Rex.
actually. I really like Cortana.
Did you say Edie from?
No, I said
from Mass
Cortana.
Effect?
I said
I
Cortana.
couldn't quite hear
You're
that.
pronouncing it wrong. It's
Edie.
Cortana.
She was the ship's AI,
not as good.
and then she became a robot lady.
Not as
She
good.
fucked
She was
Seth
saucy.
Green.
She saucied up Seth Green.
Weird.
Joker. Joker's a good side character.
He's
Oh
a good
my
side
god.
Yeah, I like that he's like trying to kill Batman, but doesn't always succeed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Joker.
Joker.
From Mass Effect. Always
Yeah.
trying to kill Batman.
Always trying to kill Batman.
I'll get you,
Come up
Batman.
with
What are
the
you
name.
talking about? We're fighting an intergalactic war.
Dragon Age. What was that dude's name? I guess he's not that good of a side character. If I
I
don't
guess
remember his
not.
name. The big guy, the big Sten.
Sten.
Sten was a cool side character in Dragon Age. You like had to. You could not. So in the first Dragon Age, you when you get to like one of the first towns, we don't talk about Dragon Age that often. So fuck everyone. Don't
We
talk
have.
about Dragon Age. We have.
We have.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't remember. Anyway, when you get to the first town, Sten's like in a cage, and you're just like, "I've been a bad boy," and you're like, "Why, Sten? Why have you been a bad boy? People think I killed a boy or something. I don't know. Maybe I did. I could be bad." What? Were they shaking the camera?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. But then you had to go get the key from like the town mayor thing, maybe a lady that ran like the church, and you had to talk your way out of that one. So to get the key, you had to succeed in like a conversation, and then you got Sten, which I thought was an awesome way to get a companion because it was like
Yeah.
a companion you could easily miss or like fail at getting. But he was an awesome side character. He was also huge and held a giant sword and was very stoic. And your dog, the Marabi Warhound, he's like, "What?" And the Marabi Warhound would just bark at him. He'd be like, "I don't get it."
He's very much like Drax from Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah. Drax is
Arbiter.
Ty really
Oh.
wants to talk about Halo.
I did.
Halo.
Halo's got some great side
That's what I
characters.
was trying to get us on there. No, you can talk about Drax.
Drax is a good side character.
He is.
In a video game.
Is there a Guardians of the Galaxy video game?
No.
Oh.
There is. It's called Halo. Ty's going to talk
Yeah,
about
I'm
it.
gonna talk about. I don't have too much to say. I just think Cortana and Arbiter are both good ones.
Cortana is I think another very well fleshed out character.
She's
more
the first
fleshed out.
Halo. She's essentially the main character.
I think she's a main character.
I
like,
think she's the main
persistently.
character.
Yeah.
She's just trying to get by.
Because you don't hear too
If
much
she
about
has to kill a motherfucker to do it, or a
Mr.
planet,
Chief?
or whatever.
Mr. Chief.
you don't hear too much about Mr. Chief throughout. the game.
It's Dr. Chief.
You don't hear too much about Dr. Chief Esquire too much throughout the game.
He's a doctor lawyer.
As far as like, well, yeah, he's done a lot. As far as like character development outside of like if you go and read a book or something.
Yeah.
Whereas Cortana, I think it's all her development in that.
Yeah.
She also gets
Even
rogue,
the side,
right? Isn't
even
that
the
like
side characters. Yeah,
like a whole like plot. Like she
that's
goes
the fourth
rogue.
game.
Yeah.
She's because because she's not like the only AI like that, but she's like the most advanced version of that AI. And I think the fourth game, if I remember correctly, like is about her hitting the end of her life, because like all of those AIs they go insane at some point. And the fourth game is where she hits the point where she starts going insane.
Mm.
And then she's GLaDOS.
Yeah, and it's just GLaDOS.
GLaDOS.
She's a villain, though.
That's true.
Cave Johnson.
Oh, Cave Johnson is great.
100% side
Hilarious.
character.
Does he have like a
Or-
model?
Wait,
of the
wait,
game?
wait.
No.
Wait, is he 100% side character or main bad guy?
Well,
Did he invent-
he ran the company, but he himself isn't in the game. So I think
Right.
that differs him to
Created
side character
everything.
status.
Well, he didn't create everything. His science boys created
Yeah,
everything.
I think he's an awesome
Created the
character.
bad guy.
He created GLaDOS.
I mean,
What
the
about
science,
what about
the science
Wheatley?
boys?
I thought Wheatley was a good
Wheatley
side
was
character.
hilarious.
He's also
Also a
he's
villain.
also a villain.
I guess he's also a villain,
He's not a
but he's like
villain at first.
But
Yeah,
he's also
and I
a
guess GLaDOS isn't a villain for the entirety of Portal.
It's
It's
not
hard.
a villain for a lot of Portals.
it's for the second one, right?
Oh
Yeah.
no, for the second one,
She's not a villain at all. right?
Well,
She is at the beginning.
But then
she's-
you redeem her, and she's like, "Fuck off."
She's
You're
more
like,
like,
"All right."
your sarcastic potato friend.
Yeah,
I love
she,
sarcastic
like,
potato
I would
friends.
consider GLaDOS a side
She's
character.
a side character, but
Like, but almost
her
like-
and Wheatley just swap roles back and forth.
Yeah,
It's
it's hard to define Portal's bad guys in a way that they're just villains or whatnot.
no one.
that is the mark of a good story.
I guess
Yeah.
so.
Yeah, like you.
Oh, I was just about to say, Handsome Jack. He's a great side character.
He's the villain. Unless the pre-sequel, but we haven't played that, so
I think I don't remember.
it's gone now. We keep cutting Ty off.
I'm
He
done.
keeps losing
You
it.
said Arbiter, Cortana. Arbiter's a great
Oh,
side
yeah.
character.
I just like his voice most.
Arbiter, yes.
That guy, fucking what's his name?
Idris Elba.
Not,
Fuck, I
Uh,
can never remember that guy's name.
he's great.
Not Idris Elba, but Idris Elba, I think, could play Arbiter in a movie.
You're probably good. Yeah.
Would they
Okay,
change all the Arbiters into just really pretty black guys?
Yeah.
All played by Idris Elba.
We could mention Undertale for side characters.
I
But I think I'm the only one who's actually
I've
played
played
through
a
it all.
significant amount of Undertale, and
Played
none of
about
it stuck
half
with
of
me.
it.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know. It just doesn't resonate with me the same way it resonates with those weeaboos on the internet.
That is true.
I'm just sans serif kind of.
There, honestly, Comic Sans is a cool character. When he showed up
Is it Comic
creepily,
Sans or Sans?
I think it's just
It's Sans.
Well,
Yeah.
what's
it's
the other
Sans
one?
and Seraph.
Yeah,
Sans
it's
and
Papyrus,
Papyrus.
Oh,
not Sarah.
I
Is
thought
there
it
a
was
Sarah?
Sans Serif.
There's Wingdings. He's like a secret character, I guess.
Really?
Weird.
Yeah, Undertale's cool.
There's no Medical in it.
No,
Are they the blandest character in the game?
no.
Ooh.
You not
No more font
understand?
commentary.
I don't care about fonts.
I love
Welcome
fonts.
to the font podcast.
No, which one?
You could.
I could. My favorite font is Franklin Century Gothic, bold, italicized. It is a beautiful font. I think it gets the point across, especially in small caps.
Mine's Joker Man.
Fuck you!
I like Comic Sans.
Have you ever? No, you don't. Have you ever zoomed in? Have you ever zoomed in on fucking Joker Man? Their line work is just awful.
I think that's what gives a character though.
Nick just.
Some people just
What
wanna
school
watch
did you go to?
the world burn, don't they?
I guess.
God.
What were we talking about? Side characters?
Yeah.
We were talking about favorite winter levels.
Canada Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3. I like Tony Hawk Pro Skater. It happened to be snowing in that level. Got him.
Honestly, I don't think I actually liked that level too much.
What? It resonated with me more than the other levels did, I think.
Or are the other ones from 3?
That's just it.
Okay.
There's
I'm
the
only
airport.
remembering that one.
There's the airport. I remember
Like
the
in
airport
all
level.
of them?
The airport was probably my favorite level.
There was the yacht. There was a yacht level. There was.
Are we talking about 3?
Yeah,
Okay.
We got a yacht level. It was one of
The moon was in one of them.
that was the first game.
I'm about to say not in 3.
Honestly, I kind of just liked the OG level from the first one.
The one that's on like a garage.
Yeah, the one that's just in a skate park.
The first level?
Yeah.
It's too small. I
Where
like this.
it was hard to like transfer across the thing.
I like the secrets in all those levels because like in
Yeah.
the first level you could bust. I don't even know if that was in the first game.
I think it's when they redid it in the other one.
When
We're
they-
talking about that room that's above.
No, that was in the original.
when you can bust through the wall and there's like a whole other like pool over there.
Not that version. I thought you were talking about like there was like a box in the first level that had the secret tape.
Yeah,
You could
well,
get
it's not. There's not a whole other level. I think in the remake or
Yeah.
and when they redid the level in later games, you could bust through a wall and there was like a helicopter in there. Like,
Oh
doing
no,
shit.
that was the second game.
Okay.
That was the first level of the second game where if you there was a helicopter in this section, and if you grinded across the propellers of the helicopter, it would like fly up and it would expose another area of that level. And that's where the secret tape was in that level.
Oh, weird.
Yeah, I played a lot of Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2.
I guess so. I didn't
More
play
more
much.
than the other Tony Hawk
like
games.
those.
I played 3.
I think my favorite winter setting is probably all the SSX games.
SSX Tricky.
If we
That's
talk,
just Tony Hawk Pro
if we
Skater
talk
in the
about
winter.
music, I'm gonna talk about this again because I do-
Especially
Especially-
it's right on time. It's tricky.
especially the Deadly Descents, which is the newest one. The soundtrack was so perfect, like it just went so well with it that even if it was a song I wouldn't like not playing SSX, it just like it kept me in the game.
One of the songs was "This is the darkest descent." It's the title of the game.
You know,
Oh,
I
I thought it was.
but yeah, I think all those games are really fun. Plus, just
I thought-
you know,
is
to
it-
rock around.
Is it
rock
Dark
around.
Descent or Dark? Not Dark. That's
I
amnesia.
thought it was Deadly Descent.
Deadly Descent.
Yeah,
not
that's what I said.
not Dark Descent.
I didn't say Dark Descent.
I did.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
I just said the name. So
In
yeah.
Deadly Descent, isn't there a lot of the one thing I didn't like about Deadly Descent was that there was a lot of like micromanagement for certain like resources.
Yeah, I don't think that was the best one. I just think it had my favorite soundtrack.
Okay.
I
'Cause,
think
like,
Tricky was the best one.
Well, like I think any game that's like it's like, oh, you gotta breathe oxygen, you got this much time. Any game that like gives you this weird sort of like
They try to add RPG elements
Not
to a
even
non-RPG
No, it
game.
wasn't
Yeah,
RPG. It was
it's
just
like-
like challenge. That's what it was called. Deadly Descent because each area you went to had a
like
different
had
mechanic.
had like a gimmick. I would even
I mean, some of them were kind of cool.
I don't know. I think
There was a wingsuit one,
the wingsuit's cool. Yeah,
which they're trying to do in Steep.
They
I
didn't
have
try to
Steep
do it.
downloaded.
They did it.
I want to try it. Maybe
So a lot of
after
people.
this.
That's all you see is gifs of on fucking
Yeah.
gaming is steep
Yeah.
gifs of people using the wingsuit.
Well, because they don't want to actually snowboard. That's ridiculous.
Well, it's terrifying.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, so each one of the ones in Deadly Descent, there was one where you needed oxygen because I think you're on Everest or something ridiculous like that.
Yep.
There's one in the Antarctic where you would freeze.
Yeah, you need to get through certain like
Yeah,
outdoor
the
parts
darkness.
quicker.
Yeah, you had to like stay in the sun basically.
That sounds very weird.
It was just it's just
It
like because
was.
like when you play SX Tricky, like you the same sort of mentality when you play like Tony Hawk is there. You just want to do tricks and be cool, and they're kind of like pigeonholing you into doing it the way that they want you to do.
That's why I think Tricky was the best game
Yep.
because that's what you did in that.
Tricky was fun.
There was the downhill race sections, which were not as fun as the trick competitions, but they were still cool. Because those ones you had to like really try to do everything and not just fly off everything, flip around like a madman, and then land.
Dave Mara's BMX Pro Skater,
No,
2014.
there was like inline skating ones which were okay.
Was there actually an inline skating game?
Yeah, there were a few.
Like Brink the game,
Yeah,
not the Brink we know and love.
Team Pup and Suds.
Team
Brink.
Pup and Suds
Yeah.
the game.
I think those ones are my favorite winter.
What's your favorite winter level? K-pop.
See, he looked at it and then said, "Okay, well,
Yeah, that was the joke.
I mean,
And nobody saw it
that's
except for
why.
us.
It's just
that's
for
why
us.
I thought I'd just.
It's just for us.
That's
Sometimes jokes
for
are just for us.
everyone now.
I think
Because
You
Ed-
loved when you slid against the penguin in Mario.
I did love that.
Oh, what about the snowy planet on Mass Effect?
Which one?
All of them.
Oh yes, you're right.
I loved especially like the multiplayer map it was snowing in
You know,
that one map.
I really like Skyrim as far as winter level is concerned.
The entirety of Skyrim is a winter level.
Just gonna end the recording.
No, I really like the Cool Mountain as a winter level. It's like the only one that sticks out as like a winter level because it was.
What about the second snowman level in Mario 64?
Which one? You have to remind me.
It's got the big snowman who blows, and if you go in front of his mouth, it blows you off.
No, fuck that one.
Yeah, that one sucks.
Yeah. My favorite winter level in Mario 64 is
the
Cool
sucky
Mountain.
one.
No, I really liked Cool Mountain because it felt like there was a lot to do. Like
Race the penguin.
You could race the penguin,
and that's it.
Or
That's all I
you
can
could
remember.
you
That's all I
could
can
build a
remember.
snowman. That was one of those ones you had to like roll the thing down the hill and build a snowman.
Do you want to build a snowman?
Does it have to be? What's your favorite winter level?
Was K-Bob dumb?
My
I don't
favorite
care.
winter level is.
Did you go?
What? I went?
I thought so.
You said Canada from Tony Hawk Pro
Yeah.
Skater 3.
Oh yeah, Canada's my favorite winter level, just in general for the real world. Go.
I do like the one from Banjo-Kazooie, Freezeezy Peak, with the big snowman in the middle and you walk on his scarf.
I don't remember.
Well,
Is
you
that
You
the
race a
first one?
walrus.
Is that
Walrus.
You race a
You
walrus.
race a walrus.
Here we go,
You race a
boys.
walrus
You having
on a
trouble?
sled, and you can turn into a walrus.
Walrus?
You race a walrus on a sled.
And there's
and you
other
can
stuff
turn
you
into
do.
a walrus.
The snowman
Do you
has
think
targets
you're
on
a
him.
fan of the historical figure William Wallace?
William Wallace.
You added a W in there where
You
it didn't
know-
belong.
He led the World Warriors.
I'm sick. Fuck you. But I do really like Phendrana Drifts from Metroid Prime because I think it worked really well for like an Arctic, like fuck you level.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You haven't played probably. I don't think you did either.
No, I haven't.
I did.
I should probably play more games that are great.
Really? I feel like every time I come out of here, I haven't played any games.
It's just like I don't know. Phendrana Drifts was really desolate. There weren't that many monsters. It was creepy.
Yeah, there was more environmental hazards than anything.
Yeah.
And it had the fucking like rock monster boss.
Yeah, the weird golem thing.
Yeah, it wasn't even like ice. It wasn't ice themed. It was
It was
just
just
a
a
bunch.
big rock.
I don't think
thing.
I
It was
ever-
a bunch of rocks.
I think I ever played it. The Hoth level in
Oh yeah, that one's great.
in the Star Wars arcade game was awesome. I have played that, but the other Hoth level I was thinking of was the one in maybe Super Star Wars 2.
What about in Battlefront? The Battle for Hoth was fantastic
Yep,
because you did basically it was the same thing as the arcade one.
Yep.
You did almost the same exact thing, but you didn't have to be in the snowspeeder. But you wanted to be in this. I think that's how you actually won that level. Is you
Yeah.
had
In the-
snowspeeder.
Are you thinking of Battlefront or
Yeah.
Rogue Squadron?
Thinking of Battlefront?
The first battle, yeah.
Mm.
And in the new Battlefront, the Hoth level's also pretty friggin' crazy and
Well,
awesome.
it's the Hoth level again.
Basically, but you don't have to. You do I think you do have to kill the AT-ATs.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's as easy because they had to make it more of a first person.
Well, it's basically like the
experience.
AT-ATs are walking, and if
Yeah.
they make it to here, the bad guys win. And the point of being the rebel is to stop them from making it to here. But I think it's weighted pretty heavily against the rebels on that
Yeah.
map, which is pretty awesome. I should play more Battlefront. It's a good game.
Is it?
It's old now.
It's fine. It's a fine game. It's like my
You
own.
played more. Oh, maybe I was thinking Battlefront 2.
Maybe
$50 season pass.
that's a lot.
It is a lot.
That's expensive. Why are games retarded?
Well,
EA games are
EA.
retarded
Oh, why do I have to spend $100 to play a game?
because
110.
Why do I have to do that?
you don't.
Oh, I don't.
They'd actually prefer if you paid more, but
Yeah.
Oh, that's so stupid. Where we at?
43 minutes.
Oh, this could be a quick one.
Okay.
It could be a quick one. Does anyone have anything else they want to talk about?
There was something else. There were 3 things that we initially said.
Setting? We were gonna
Game
our
settings.
favorite setting menus.
our favorite pause menus. Fable 2 is my favorite pause menu.
Yeah.
I loved that it wasn't a menu.
That's Fable 3.
Whoops!
Nice joke.
Damn it!
Well done.
Damn it!
They're so fluid. They won't even. They're totally different from menus. What's it?
Fable 3.
Yeah.
In Fable 3, you paused and you went into like this weird world where a butler was there, and it's like, oh, you want to check your settings menu, master?
But there was still a menu.
Just walk over to the settings door and then grab the settings rope and pull it a little bit.
Also, did it have to like load?
Well, and I think you went into a menu to select to go to that room.
It's so stupid. There are no menus.
Shut up, Peter.
I don't know why Peter Molyneux thought that was a thing that people wanted. Like, you know what the problem with games are? Menus.
I think it was an integration thing. It was like, it's a world. You never are interrupted by a menu.
Honestly, even though you like go into menus all the time, the ones in Skyrim never felt like they really interrupted you.
No.
No, I liked them. I thought they worked well. You know, they just. I mean, I guess Fallout has a very similar menu. I don't know why, but
Yeah, I think Fallout is like the perfect example of immersion as a menu, because it's like you have this device and you look at the device and that's where you interact.
It's like
with
a
things.
mole rat's leaping at your face and you're just like, hold on a second.
I need to do some drugs and switch weapons.
Fuck yeah! And you fight the mole rat. Immersion.
Eat mini nuke, you mole rat.
You're too close for that. Don't do that.
or you're at the perfect distance.
When I was playing Fallout 4, I found like the witch museum or whatever it was that had a death claw inside it, and I walked inside and it just looked at me and I went, nope, and shot a nuke at it and killed myself.
It's crazy because like he was fine though.
I think he probably died.
It was crazy because like my Fallout 4 like had a couple of those scripted moments, like getting to that witch museum and walking around and hearing like the footsteps and then seeing like the dust fall from the ceiling and stuff like that. It happened very fucking rarely in Fallout 4, and it was pretty annoying because like Fallout 4 could do with more of those like quasi
A little less free.
yeah, I guess so. Yeah, just like not even. It's just like the emergent storytelling in Fallout 4 doesn't seem as important or as special as it did in Fallout 3 in New Vegas, because of like there was like this really well scripted moment and then like nothing.
Yeah.
What do you want to do? You want to go walk out into nowhere?
I mean, don't get me wrong. The fucking vistas in Fallout 4 are beautiful, better
They
than
are.
the other two games. But like that's all it really has going for it. Is
The power
its
suits
vistas.
were fun.
I actually loved the power suits in 4. I thought that was a good idea.
Weren't you collecting them and putting them next to each other in your settlement?
Yes.
Yeah.
There are
I
some.
think everyone did that.
Yeah, but he had to like stand them perfectly.
One of the more annoying parts of Fallout 4, and probably Fallout 3 and stuff too, was like when you go and you talk to somebody and like the talking ends in you fighting them. They immediately like you're standing like 2 feet away from them talking, and then they go into like I'm gonna kill you, so they like crouch down and then they start backing up. And it's like I would want
It's a glitch.
something more than just that.
You want to
something?
fight? See ya, nerd.
Because
Yes.
what I liked about like in Mass Effect did it
Oh,
really well.
Jesus.
Where you would
Play
have
more
these-
games.
you would have these scripted moments where you're talking to someone, and if it ended up in a fight, it wouldn't just like cut from the cutscene and you're still 2 feet away and now have to fight them. It would do like this mini like little animation where they'd like run and they'd run to cover, they'd like run to this area, and that's where you fought them.
I'm just saying, if you're gonna fight someone and you're right there,
Well, but it
Awesome.
makes more sense. It makes more
pop 'em in the
sense
noggin.
like for reality that someone isn't going to just stand there and let you shoot them when they're like, we're gonna fight now.
I remember.
Well, I mean, I don't think reality is like, oh yeah, we disagree. You go get behind your boxes, I'll get behind mine, we'll settle this.
But reality is like, oh yeah, we disagree. Duck and run back. Duck and run back.
Or just they shoot at each other, or they have a fist fight.
Yeah.
I mean, I think normally the run back is like when you have like people with you and they start shooting. I really don't know. I've never been in a drug deal.
That's what we should do today.
You guys
We
want to go deal drugs?
Sure. I just gotta
Yeah.
get good at my squats so I can crouch and run back
That's
as
good,
quick as
yeah.
I can. Your
Oh, I was
squats.
you
Squats.
reminded
You
me
gotta
of it
squat.
talking about the death claw. One of my favorite gifs I've seen on Reddit is a guy who did like VATS and was shooting something. You know how it shows you?
Like a rat. Like
Yeah,
it does. Like
it
a,
like
yeah.
shows you from the front. There was just a death claw
Yeah.
coming up behind
He
him.
was shooting
I was
like
like,
a-
oh
He
shit!
was shooting a Mirelurk and he went into VATS and then the camera pulled around him and there's a death claw about to like.
That's awesome.
I was a little, not really off topic, I guess maybe a little bit. Did you remember the Atom Cats settlement in Fallout? I remember they had a set of their power armor, and I snuck over to it and got inside of it and fast traveled out of there because that's how you thieve. But I always had the
Why
power.
didn't you get it from the beginning?
What do you mean?
You can just go kill that guy.
Oh yeah, that guy that
That's
showed
how
up
I did it.
randomly.
That's how I
Yeah.
did it.
Well, that's how you get the pieces, but I had the suit. I just remember I used to have Piper with me all the time, but I had this suit of stolen power armor, and every time I got in it, she was like, I didn't like that. You stole that power armor. I was like, shut the fuck up, it's my power armor.
Yeah, you had it for a long
It's-
time,
it's-
and it
when,
would still say...
when is it not theirs anymore?
It would still say steal if Nick went near it.
It's stupid. Yes, I stole it, of course, but now it's mine.
Clearly, it didn't tag it like that.
And Piper every time was just like, no, I don't like that. I'm like, and that's why I never went with her ever again. I was like, I need somebody who doesn't care about my miscreant
Couldn't
actions.
you
Just
like
bring
take
a-
the pieces off and put them on a different chassis?
I could.
You should do that. Just bring dog meat. Dog meat doesn't care what the fuck you do.
I just love if I got into it. Dog meat does not like when you thieve. And I was like, fuck you, dog meat.
I'm not sure where Dogmeat ended up in my game.
I'm sure he'll show
I
up.
sent him to my settlement and like never saw him again.
Well, he goes. There's like a weird doghouse that's like in a corner somewhere. And
He's
that's
probably
where
in your settlement, just
You
randomly.
could, I remember one time I think I was playing your game, and I decided to just start killing all of the settlers, and like everyone was upset except one guy who was helping me, which was amazing. Like everyone else was like, "Oh no!" I was like up on some tower that Nick built, just shooting at my settlers, and everyone, like all these characters that you collect throughout the game, were super pissed. Except for I don't remember who. Could have been Preston. Who was just like, he was just like, "I got you, man."
I don't
was
care.
like,
Your settlement's under attack by
By
us.
"We gotta build."
I remember when I set up an armor shop, and I like dressed up the dude that run it, and he was wearing a gas mask and like overalls, and he was just sitting there. He was like, "Oh hey man, what can I help you with?" Oh, you want some armor?
Didn't you have a mod that let you shoot like crazy amounts of shit?
Oh,
I didn't.
I did.
Yeah.
Because
And then we were like breaking the game.
when they released
That was awesome.
mod support on the Xbox One, I got like the Merv. It was the mod that allowed you to put any piece on any weapon, and then also added the Merv.
That was a cool mod.
So I didn't know what Merv did because it doesn't just say it. It just says like Merv attachment. So I was like, okay, and I attached that to the minigun. And I didn't realize the Merv shoots 4 mini nukes per bullet. And I put that on the minigun, and I just looked straight up and started shooting mini nukes into the sky. And as soon as they
all
hit the ground, my Xbox did not like it.
It was like loading up what's his name from Smash Brothers. Shit. Remember when we hacked Smash Brothers? And when you played as Rob, it was just like boom.
Yeah, like they hit the ground, you hear like the whistle of them like falling
The
to the
sky
earth. It's like,
went black.
The sky didn't go black; it was white. It's like all you could see was this white glow, and then vestiges of what used to be there, and then consumed by white.
and then there was like and then like the world would like slowly soak back into the screen as like this black like after image.
Oh, it was like,
And then all the townsfolk just chat. They were like, "None of that, boy."
And it's like, oh, all these people just went unconscious.
It's like Nick loading up Nick's copy of Oblivion.
Oh, and that one
Don't
game.
go. Don't
the shop.
Don't walk into that shop.
Shop.
You walk into that shop, it's like
noisy.
dirt.
Dirt. And it was just, it was constant.
I remember I walked into that shop and I was like, "Excuse me, sir, do you have anything that I can purchase?" He was like, "No, we don't have anything." I was like, "Okay, I'm gonna leave 1,000 pots in here. Is that okay?" He was like, "No, that's not okay."
I loved duplicating the crystals in the barrel, because you would do it and then you walk back and they just surge out and
The
go
barrel,
everywhere.
it was like one of those like opening up one of the oh look, peanuts, oh and
It
those
was
snakes
just
would come
crystals
slinky worms.
everywhere. It was awesome because like we did it in the place where you like upgraded stuff with like greater soul gems or whatever they were called. So it was just like, you need this many to upgrade it, and you're just looking around. You're like, where will I find that? You just pick up like 30 of them and you're like, make this better.
fucking I remember in my house, I filled it with crystals. They started out in baskets, but I was like, fuck the baskets. And I just filled the house with crystals and put the little gnome follower guy in there and was just like, protect these. And then I haven't logged in since. I hope he's still there protecting my crystals.
That one person is still like, I really gotta clean up this shop.
I hope my master comes back soon.
I'm drowning in crystals.
I've been eating crystals for days. I have no more teeth.
Boy, are they good. I hope they make him hallucinate as well. He's just like, he's gone. That gnome's just like...
Oblivion was one of the best games I've ever played.
Oblivion was very fun to break as well.
Yes. It was a good game. Oblivion's great. You should play Oblivion.
I'm not doing that. It's very old.
You're very old. Fuck
you played
you.
Skyrim?
You're gonna die soon.
Yeah, I didn't care for it.
Really?
Yeah. It didn't do much for me.
Yeah.
Kind of like Fallout 4
Oh shit.
In Mass Effect.
and Mass Effect.
I'm with him on Mass Effect.
Though apparently those games don't click with me.
Games we love
Yeah.
don't click with you.
Yeah, I guess so.
Alright. Where are we at?
55.
Wow. Yeah, that's good.
Sure.
We did it.
Bye, everyone.
See ya.